Hi, this is Mike with Premier Ponds. Today I'm here with my dad in the backyard that I grew up in. And this is really exciting to be here because this is where our very first pond experience started. Back in 1995, Greg Whitstock from Aquascape came out, and in one weekend we put in not this pond, but our original pond that we could sit out and enjoy together. But that original pond had some issues. It was all old school stuff and the designs weren't what they are today. So in 2008, we took that existing pond and we made a complete paradise.
When Mike and Greg first came, as Mike said, in 1995, they put in the original pond as a birthday gift for me for my 50th birthday. And I have to admit, I was very skeptical. I didn't know anything about ponds. I knew that Mike was interested in this. I knew what Greg was doing. We had talked a number of times. I helped for about a day, and then I had to fly away on a business trip. And Mike will tell you that he thinks that I didn't have a business trip. I was just tired of digging. When I came back, they actually had it finished and operating. As Mike said, you know, it was much smaller. It didn't have some of the features. And there were a number of times that Steve Shinholzer had come over and looked at it and he says, you know, I think we can do a much improved version of this pond. And there was only one stipulation. We have a large Japanese red maple that we had planted when we first moved into this house. So I said any reconstruction has to incorporate that as part of the design. And they did it, I think, in a magnificent fashion.
What are your favorite things about the pond and how has this changed your life?
Well, I mean, I just enjoy the relaxation that it provides. I mean, sitting out here in the evening on the patio with a glass of wine, listening to the waterfalls, watching the fish swim by. Some of the fish have become accustomed to being hand-fed. You know, we've got a number of grandchildren. They love to come here and feed the fish.
All right, so what do you think about Premier Ponds as a company?
One of the neat things in their design work to try to incorporate aspects of nature. These guys are incredibly creative. When we have guests coming over, I typically have them walk down the side of the house so that they get the first look at the pond is from that angle where they're looking across the full length of the pond and seeing the waterfalls. And everybody just looks at it and their first words are, wow. I mean, it's just, it really gives me a good feeling to see how impressed they are with the work that my son has been able to accomplish.
Well, I think that just about sums it up. From not knowing much and being skeptical about having a pond to a lot of excitement and a lot of knowledge. And it just, you know, I can't say enough how close it brings you to nature and how close it brings a family together, especially during entertainings. And when we all get together, there's a point right here by the pond where we sit and eat and talk and just enjoy each other's company and enjoy the nature. So I think we've summed it up pretty well. I think it's also time to feed the fish.